Hello, this is Rhonda Fawcett from Matamata New Zealand, and I'm going to show you today a gift card made with the Wildcats stamp set. So I'll just take you over to my desk and we'll get started. You might notice that the screen goes black just for a moment while I do that. Be a moment. Okay, so just put you in the phone holder and we will get going. There we go. We are going to do this card here, and it is a gift card holder. Whoops, that is the wrong one. I have got this one that I made for Christmas, and it has got the holder in there, and I will just get a gift card out and show you how it works. So if I had this one in here, just slides in like that. So anyway, we are going to do this one, which I hadn't actually put the inside in. That's okay, we will get it done today. So we start with a piece of thick white card, and I cut mine in half long ways, so we'll just go ahead and fold that in the middle. And then you need 2 pieces of Whisper white card, basic white now actually, that are 14.4 by 10 centimeters, and one of them is going to be the inside piece, and the second one I am going to emboss, and I have already pre-done that. I've used the Tasteful Textures embossing folder, and we need to cut 3 bits of DSP. These are all 4 centimeter wide. This one is 4 centimeters by 5, 4 centimeters by 7.5, and 4 centimeters by 12.5. And we will just go ahead and lay these down. I think I will have mine like that. Let me see. Yep, I think that maybe I will put it this way. No, I want it this way. Right, I'm going to just glue those pieces in position. People, everyone, I've done this for an online class for some of my team members, and I gave everyone different patterns of DSP, so everyone will have different in their pack, but it's the same principle. Just get these in the right position, because it has a very small gap in between. Yep, that looks good. Stick that down. So yeah, it's not a very big gap in between, and if it doesn't quite fit, like if these are too long compared to that one, then just go ahead and trim if you need to. Right. I don't like how that's sticking up there. I'm going to just use a piece of scrap and put a little bit of glue in the corner. I obviously didn't stick that right in the corner. There we go. Now I'm using a piece of vellum, and I've used the Layering Circles dies and cut out the largest scallop circle. Vellum is really good to use when you've got a busy patterned background, because it just softens the background, but you can still see the background. And I'm cutting Tiger out of the DSP. Now you'll notice that you can, if you've got the dies, you can cut a lot of the shapes out of the DSP. There's 2 sheets of paper that are like this with all the cats on, and some of them are going the right way, so they're easy to cut out, but some of them are opposite. You can still cut them out with your dies, but you just need to hold this up to the light so you can actually see the cat through it, and you can just see the cat there if I hold it up, and you just, once you've got it all held up to the light, put your tape on that is repositionable tape or washi tape, just to hold it in the right place, and then put it through the die cut on the reverse side, and it will actually cut the cat in the right place. Also, you can just fussy cut the cats out, which is what I've done with this one here that I'm going to use today. And to make the most use of the ones on the side here, like I've cut the tail out of the side, this one on this side, and then I've cut this one on the other side and just attach the tail from that side there, so that I can actually get another whole cat out of the edge of mine. When you fussy cut, it's best to leave a little white border around, only because if you don't cut nice and straight, it'll be quite obvious, because your eye will go to the bold line, and if you are cutting right on that tiger and you haven't got it straight, you'll notice it. But if you are using the little bit of white, leaving a little bit of white around the edge, and it's not straight, your eye will go to the bold line, which will be the actual printed pattern. It won't be so obvious. I'm just joining this up where the stripe in the tail is, so hopefully the join won't be real obvious. It's not too bad. So now gluing the tiger on first is most important, because glue does show through on the vellum. Now I can put my glue on this part to glue it to here, and it's not going to show through on the vellum. Before we do that, excuse me, I will just stamp the word hello on here. So that's just from the Wildcat stamp set. I'm using Evening Evergreen ink. You could use Memento ink to do this, Memento Black. And then I just want to angle that, so just with my paper snips. And we'll put this one down first. Put it about, oh, I'm going to bring it further along. I'm going to actually cut a little bit off the end. I think it's a little bit too long, so I'm just going to cut a little bit off, because I want it about there. And then we'll glue the tiger piece on. About there, that looks fine. Now to put this onto the front, you can use dimensionals or just glue it straight on. In fact, you don't even need the textured embossing folder behind if you didn't want to. You could just leave it white behind if you wanted. Anyway, I'm just going to glue mine straight on today, just to keep things moving, so you haven't got a long video to watch. There we go. I do like using the Tombow because it gives me a chance to move things around before I stick it down. Now to do the inside part, you need your tailored tag punch, and you're just going to put it in as far as you can so it won't go any further. Make sure that both sides are even here and here, and just punch out. I'm going to stamp a sentiment on here. I'm going to use this one out of the Wildcat stamp set. It says have a wild birthday, so I'll pop that down the bottom. And then going to adhere this on. Now there is a trick to this, because we don't want to put glue too close to that, otherwise you're not going to be able to stick your gift card inside, but we don't want to just have the glue just at this edge, because then the gift card could actually get lost in there. So we need glue about, I don't know, 2.5 to 3 centimeters. Let me see. No more than 3 centimeters. I wouldn't go any further than 3 centimeters along there. And then we'll stick this down. There we go. And I'll just try this gift card again in here. Yeah, you could have put the glue to 3 centimeters because you don't want it to go any further than that. But yeah, so 3 centimeters in from that edge, I would recommend gluing down so that the gift card doesn't slide too far in. You want it to be sitting about there. And that is your card completed. So that is a really easy project. I actually got the idea of using the Tailor Tag Punch to create a gift card from Terry Gaines. She did a tutorial, YouTube tutorial on it, and she had hers this way around on that side. But I thought it was such a good idea, and I really liked it. It's quick and easy, simple, good for Christmas coming up to have a gift card holder card, and good way to use your DSP too. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.